guys, Matt here from Matt's Vintage Video Games. I'd like to do another installment on my video vlog here. I obviously run a video game store. Every video I do, you can see all my images playing in the background. I do that for a reason. I want you guys to see my store, where I'm located. Come in and see me. There's something really different about me and about what I do that's different than a lot of other people that are in this industry. For one, I'm at least a little bit knowledgeable about the items I'm selling. I'm not the world's biggest brain. I don't know it all. But I have some knowledge in this field, as I grew up with Atari and went through the ages of all these games, so I have considerable knowledge in this industry. I think that's something you need to have if you're going to run a video game store. The only other thing I can tell you too is that this is very different than anybody else. All these games you're seeing and all these pictures here that are flying by, minus the controllers and other items like that, those are individually priced. And I do have one case that has items that are eBay items individually priced. Mario's, Donkey Kong, Contras, Punch-Out, those guys, those are more expensive games. You got to realize that those are more expensive games. Those are going to be individually priced. If I even have them in stock at all, they come in, they go out pretty quickly. All these games you see, $5 each. If you buy 4 of them, I'll give you one free, and you can mix and match any games I have in stock. That's different than anybody else in the industry. And any of these games are $5 each. If you buy 4, I give you one free. You can't beat that. Any of the systems I have right now that you can see up there, I have pretty much a good full line of consoles. Every one of them are bundle priced. Means if you buy a system, it includes everything you need to operate it, and also 5 games of your choice that are in stock. $5 variety games. Now, if you buy a PS2, that's going to be 5 PS2 games. If you buy a Gamecube, it's going to be 5 Gamecube games. But I'll work with you depending on what you got and what you're wanting to get. I want you guys to come in and see my store. I'm different in several different ways. One, I buy, sell, and trade, and I don't rip you off. I have to make money, but I don't rip you off. If I'm going to sell it for $5, it's probably going to be 4. You buy 4 of my items, you get one free. That makes my games basically $4 a piece is what I'm going to put in my pocket. So I'm going to split that with you. I'm going to give you a couple bucks. I don't want your sports games. Nobody really does. I don't buy a lot of those sports games. If I do, it's so considerably small, I'd just rather tell you I don't want them than to offend you. Another thing that sets me apart, my stuff's cleaned. It looks good. It's not all junked up. It's not broken. It doesn't have mismatching pieces and parts, and my stuff's good, guys. I test and clean every single thing I put out. I would not sell you something that was broken unless you want to just buy it for parts, in which case I'll tell you, look, it's broken, that's why it's $5 or whatever. But no, I sell quality used items. That's what I do. I have a full line of inventory: cables, wires, controllers, etc. You name it, I've got it. I can get it. I will have it. My prices are current with the current market. I set my prices according to eBay, and I know everybody says, "Oh, set your prices to eBay." I'm not setting my prices to what some guy wants to get. I'm setting my prices to what they actually are going to sell for. And that's a big difference. Because somebody might have this Nintendo on there for $100, and then somebody else might have it on there for $275. It just depends on the guy. So, yeah, I'm going to sell it for $100 because that's what I'm going to get. Actually, if I'm going to sell it for $100 on eBay with free shipping, by the time I pay my fees and everything, I'm going to be lucky to get about $80, $85. That's what I'd sell it to you for in the store. So, all these games that you see here, they all were on eBay at one time. The problem is, eBay started changing their policies around and making me pay every return shipping, and so many different things have changed with eBay that I can't put those items online anymore for $5, because by the time I sell it, I ship it, I pay Uncle Sam, I pay eBay, I pay PayPal. I've got like $1, you know, $1.50. I mean, these games are worth way more than just $1, $1.50. Now, some of them, that's arguable, you know. They're, you know, you want a copy of Top Gun? Okay, all right. You know, if you pick through what games I have, you could get yourself a very good deal, or you could kind of get yourself kind of screwed. If you want a copy of NHL 10 and Madden 08, you know, I'll take your $10, but you're really not doing yourself any favors. You know, pick out a better title. You'll feel like you got a much better deal. You know, some people, believe it or not, actually like sports games. It's hard to believe, but I do sell them from time to time. And I do have a big section with Dollar Bin that has all kinds of just, you know, Madden 2002 and, you know, $1 piece. You know, it's just blowing them out, guys. So as you can see, a pretty well full line. I mean, I carry anything from Atari to Xbox 360. No, I do not have PS4 games for $5. No, I do not have Xbox One games for $5. I get asked that I don't know how many times every day. I don't understand why people think that $50 games I'm going to sell you for $5, but it happens. You know. It's fine. It's part of the business. I understand it. It's part of customer service and customer courtesy, so I can understand it and be respectful. What you're seeing now is my old store. This is my first little space I was in. I quickly moved from there and went on to something else. But I've gotten bigger than that, and then I got bigger again, and I'm trying to stay where I'm at for a while until I just pack it to the gills, and maybe I'll consider moving to a bigger spot after that, but I don't know. So, anyway, the gist of things is, you know, I'm Matt. I run Matt's Vintage Video Games. I'm located inside of Caesars Creek Flea Market. That's in Wilmington, Ohio. The address there, it's 7763 State Route 73 West. It's easy to find, guys. You take the highway 71 to exit 45. Open every Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I appreciate you shopping with me. I appreciate you watching my video. Check out my website, mattsvintagevideogames.com. Also subscribe to my page. I would appreciate it. Or like us on Facebook. Thank you.